Good morning. Today on Spotlight, get ready for the 45th annual Detroit Jazz Festival. What's the talented lineup for this year, and why is that festival so important to this region and state? Chris Collins, President and Artistic Director of the Detroit Jazz Festival Foundation, will tell us. And later on our Sunday morning program, meet Cheryl Porter, the historic new president of the American Waterworks Association. It's Sunday, August the 25th. I'm Chuck Stokes, and this is Spotlight. 45th.
45th, baby.
Wow. You remember your first one?
I remember I was.
Don't say you remember the first
school.
one.
I
That
do.
dates you too much. Do you really?
I do. I was in high school
my
and played
God.
the festival, and it's actually been a guiding light because I remember when I finished the set, we were out front there, and I found out it was free, and I walked around seeing my heroes on the stage, and I couldn't have gone without it. So that stuck with me right to today because I want to make sure that that continues for everyone because I remember it was such a significant thing in my life to realize the city of Detroit has this amazing opportunity in it for jazz lovers and everybody.
Talk about the economic impact, what it means to this city.
Yeah, we can never forget at this point, the Detroit Jazz Festival Foundation is a year-round foundation, and that is our signature event, the Detroit Jazz Festival. So we've done a lot to try to make sure we monitor what, of course, what we spend, what we can take in, and how it affects everyone. So in the city, our last economic study showed over 30 million in economic development over those 4 days of Detroit Jazz Fest. So it has a very positive impact on the city beyond music and culture, just as an entity that draws tourism. About a third of the in-person audience is from outside the region and outside the country. So it becomes a sort of an ambassador program to introduce people to the city. And in addition, the free live streams that we do, which we had metriced, last year drew 1.6 million people in
That many.
32
Wow. countries.
So we're introducing the city, and we're doing it through an important cultural element of the city, jazz. And I think that's important stuff. But when you watch those streams or you come into Detroit to the Jazz Festival, you are right downtown. The city is the backdrop of the festival. And a lot of festivals, especially jazz around the country, have gone to doing it in parks and things outside of their city.
Yeah.
But we know how attached it is to our citizenry, our culture, and our actual environment. And I think it puts on display for the world the beauty of Detroit and the beauty of this incredibly diverse, rich audience from our community that happens because we try to break down those barriers, like keeping it free, so that everyone can come, whether you're a neophyte or a jazz lover, or from the suburbs or the city, or from England. You can come, man.
Yeah, it's a great festival. All right, the lineup this year.
Yeah.
Who's coming?
Wow, we would be here for a while if I listed them all.
Give us the highlights.
You got it. Well, everyone can expect that, the legendary artists and upcoming artists are great, all the wonderful world-class artists that live here in Detroit, and combinations of those. And it's the combinations that can really be beautiful.
Because we have so many that live here.
It's
are bona fide artists. Yeah.
And or came from here,
Right.
or relocated here because it's such a great town. But these collaborative moments, our great artist in residence, Brian Blade, the great drummer this year, and he's bringing his fellowship band. He's also doing a hit with a Detroit Jazz Fest string octet. He's doing a hit with Detroit Jazz Fest big band, so bringing all those musicians from Detroit together with Brian and creating something new. And then on opening night, opening the festival, this very special hit, The Year of Alice. It's called Translinear Light, based on Alice's last album, which was after a long hiatus, and she introduced her son, Ravi Coltrane, on that record. Of course, Alice is a Detroiter, right?
Right.
So we're celebrating her. We're celebrating her and John contribution. There's a lot of people involved, the Coltrane home in Long Island and the family. And this is a piece that is Ravi Coltrane, Brandy Younger, the great upcoming harpist, and the Detroit Jazz Festival String Orchestra, all taken together, where they're bringing this music of Alice Coltrane to life and the legacy of Alice Coltrane. And an interesting little side point, Lion and Healy Harps over the last year or so was able to restore Alice Coltrane's original harp and it will be premiered at the festival, and that set is going to go on to touring. It is a world premiere right at the Detroit Jazz Festival, bringing us all together around a Detroiter, Alice Coltrane.
Oh, you can't beat that. Getting there. All right, we're going to take a quick little break. We're coming right back with some more questions to Chris Collins, the president and artistic director of the Detroit Jazz Festival Foundation. Stay with us. The Gretchen Valade Center. Of course, you know, that wonderful, wonderful benefactor, the late Gretchen Valade, and all that she did for this city and for jazz. And, you know, we could go on and do a whole show on her. But she left it so that she had a legacy here, and it's a place you can walk into at Wayne State University. How's that going to fit into the Jazz Festival this year?
Oh, it's very special. The Gretchen C. Valade Jazz Center at Wayne State, it's going to have its grand opening on Thursday, August 29th.
Okay.
And it's
2 days from now?
just a few days from now. And it's invite only for that, but we're streaming it live from 7 to 9, the main program. Everybody can watch it, and we're also streaming it down to the big screen at Campus Marches, so people can go out and have a watch party. And it is the opening of this facility that Gretchen put in endowment at Wayne State University to make sure that this thing would be built and it would remain in perpetuity. And it has 2 venues, the Detroit Jazz Hall, specifically designed for jazz. Every acoustic element, the backline, the sound, the lighting, everything is for jazz. There's nothing like it in the region, very few in the world. And then downstairs is a club that she decided to call Dee Dee Bridgewater's. Dee Dee will be here for the opening.
A Michigander.
That's it. And it's all about, it's like a super hip jazz club downstairs. So at the festival, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be participating in the grand opening with the programming. We have a whole list of Detroit artists and folks from out of town. Dee Dee will do a set. And Brandy Younger, the harpist, will be doing a tribute to another Detroiter we don't talk about enough, the great Dorothy Ashby. So it's going to be a whole Detroit night. And then Friday, Saturday, and Sunday during the festival, we're going to do a little series. We're calling it the Midtown After Hours Special.
All right.
It's going to
that
be
sounds like my spot.
That's it. That's it. They're going to be late night after the festival's done, and we have aspiring artists on Friday, a whole showcase from 10 to 1, and then on Saturday, the Kurt Rosenwinkel Trio, which you cannot hear at the festival, and one of the greats, and then on Sunday, a solo piano concert by the great John Coward, who's playing with Brian Blade, but on our new Steinway piano that was hand-selected from a whole bunch. And I'm telling you, it's a magnificent instrument. But you know, every year the Jazz Festival Foundation has to raise $4.5 million or so to keep it free and do the educational activities and everything. And it's a big number. And our generous corporate sponsorships make a big difference, and the Valade Endowment makes a huge difference, but it is not by far not the entire bill. So, you know, we look to independent donors, and people can go to the website, DetroitJazzFest.org. They can,
because there are a boatload of them, but
but
we encourage you, take the time, go to the website, be able to see which companies and corporations and foundations contribute to this, because and send them a thank you note.
Yeah, because it's a fragile thing, and we don't keep it free on the backs of artists and all the craftsmen who set the stage. We pay them competitively because we want to support the arts. So it comes back to our culture and everybody when they can, because you can always go for free, but when you can, to support it, to ensure that our grandchildren can have the same experience for free that we're having right now.
All right, so here's a question I'm dying to ask as president and artistic director of the well-known Detroit Jazz Festival. Tell me if I'm wrong or not. It seems like I'm now hearing about some cities that didn't have jazz festival that are trying to sort of emulate and duplicate what we're doing now. Yeah, there was Monterey and there was Newport and you know, the big ones along with Detroit, but I'm now hearing other cities. I say, wait a minute, when did they get a jazz festival? That's got to make it tougher for you.
Well, I have to say, I'm always joyous when something else jazz pops up out of the ground anywhere in the world, because it is such a communicative human music. So I love that, and we often try to collaborate and support when we can.
Okay.
But you know, Detroit, like very few cities, in fact, Detroit has a symbiotic relationship with jazz that few cities can brag about. So when you come to Detroit, you're not coming to see a jazz festival in a city. You're coming to the Detroit Jazz Festival, a city that is known for producing and supporting artists and clubs and venues and the whole ecosystem, as well as the community that listens to jazz, and grandparents pass it on to their kids and their grandkids. I mean, it's part of who we are. So the music here, we're very careful that it's a real jazz festival, but one that looks at the history, the now, and looks for those artists that are projecting brand new ideas into the future. And that's what's rare around the world, being in a real jazz city, but also a real jazz festival where we, because it's free, we don't have to worry about selling tickets to everyone, even though we have full capacities.
Right. Once you get here, especially if you're from out of town, take the opportunity to go check out the newly renovated Michigan Central Station. Sure. Check out the renovation that's going on at Motown. Check out all the restaurants and all the other things. It becomes an experience, but the Jazz Festival is what brought them here.
And when you go through our city and you go to these places, you will see why jazz had such a prominent place in Detroit and vice versa. It's because our culture reflects the very tenets of the music itself. And that is a very palpable thing that visitors will get when they travel throughout the city if they come here for the Jazz Fest.
Is there a new poster this year? Sometimes I think they do the posters, sometimes
every year.
Every year?
Special artists, and we do an open call for artists to submit, and we do have a special poster. We're going to be unveiling that in very soon here. People will get a chance to see this wonderful art image and buy a poster at the festival, and even get a glimpse of it on our program and on some Absol water bottles, one of our sponsors. So
hey, we're got to get those sponsors in there. Chris Collins, the President and Artistic Director of the Detroit Jazz Festival, also a world-class musician in his own right. We didn't have time to talk about that, but you'll see him performing at the Jazz Festival as well. And when Spotlight returns, I'll sit down with Cheryl Porter. She is the first woman of color to become president of the powerful American Waterworks Association in its 143-year history. We'll be right back. And welcome back to Spotlight. Joining me now is Cheryl Porter, and she is the new president of the American Waterworks Association, organization that has a 143-year history.
Yes.
And you're the first African-American woman to be president. First woman too, right? Or
First woman of color, yes.
All right, so you're busting glass ceilings all around the park. How does it feel?
It has been so exciting. It just signifies a significant change for us in the water sector. And for me to be in this role, it was folks who didn't look like me who had to vote for me. And that means something, that we're heading in the right direction.
Right.
So.
For people out there who aren't water professionals and follow this industry closely, what is the American Waterworks Association?
It is the largest water organization that is a network of professionals throughout the different countries, actually. It's an international nonprofit association for water supply professionals. We have a membership about 51,000 strong.
Wow.
Yeah, representing 4,300 utilities, which is about 80% of the United States drinking water supply.
So this is a one-year position?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Yes, it is.
You will be traveling
all
throughout
over. Yes.
Internationally too?
Yes, that's the plan.
How do you fit that in with your day job, which is also water related with
the
Great
going.
Lakes Water Authority, right?
I gotta keep it all going. I have been fortunate to have the support of my organization, so I have a deputy COO, and he is more than capable. He and I actually have been in the water sector a long time. I think he's been in it longer than I have. I have 28 years. I'm actually amazed. But it has been one wonderful career.
What do you want to achieve in this position? What's your goal?
I want to make sure that I am representing the Black community, for sure. I want to emphasize and increase diversity. And I think sometimes when it's seen, when you see that you can achieve that, it inspires others. There's a lot of young professionals out there that can feel isolated because the water utilities, they're small, or they can be large, but they are based in their own community. So there isn't a lot of interaction. So having my face out there as the first African American, it attracts people to what we do, and they can understand that there's a wonderful career that you can have in water, no matter what your profession is.
You come to this job with a lot of experience. Talk about the day-to-day job.
Absolutely. I came to, actually the city of Detroit had the Detroit Water and Sewage Department, and I came in as a junior chemist and worked my way through. When Detroit became a regional authority and a local department, I went with the regional authority because that was where my experience was. I came through the ranks as a chemist. I eventually got into management, and every time I thought about leaving, they gave me a new opportunity, so that's why I'm still
They drew
there.
you right back in.
They drew me right back in with
You're not
something new.
going anywhere.
But it has been very enjoyable. I realized that this is my way of giving back.
You also have a law degree
Yes, I do.
from the University of Detroit Mercy.
Yes, that is correct.
How is that? Has that been an asset in this role?
Absolutely. One of the things that people aren't really well aware of, but what we do within the water utility is based around the Safe Drinking Water Act, which is having its 50th birthday this year. And that's a law. And so having that legal background has really enabled me to leverage the skills that I learned in law school for the benefit of the authority.
All right, we need to take a little quick pause for the cause. We'll come right back and we'll tackle some of the issues that you're going to have to deal with in this position. We'll be right back with Cheryl Porter. Stay with us. Ms. Porter, your organization has a 2050, I believe, strategic plan.
That is correct.
What is that?
Our strategic plan actually is the foundation for what the association does, the business that it handles. So our mission and vision is very critical and important to us, and very simple and easy to remember: a better world through better water. That's our focus. And as that being our focus, we have some core principles that we try to follow, or that we do follow. Public health and safety and the environment are number one, because that's our business. That's what we do as water utility professionals. But we also have support from the academics. We have support from consulting firms. We have support for the manufacturers of like our pipes that we have to use in our facilities, or our pumps. So all of that is the association is an opportunity for us to come together and problem solve and network together so that we are creating solutions for the entire water community.
What would you say would be the biggest issues, biggest challenges?
Workforce is at the top of the list, aging infrastructure. We're also looking at climate and the impact that climate has on, for those of us who are surface water systems. We have to pay attention to those environmental changes so that we can make sure that we're treating the water and meeting that standard or that quality that we desire throughout the world, the world that we serve. And one of the things that I'm passionate about is giving people that connection to water. We need everybody to help us protect this vital resource that we have. So we want to communicate better than we have before. As water utilities, usually we're hidden. Folks don't know that we're there until something's wrong.
You don't see it. It doesn't
Yep.
slap you in the face.
Absolutely.
But it's a big ticket item.
It is a big ticket
that
item.
voters oftentimes have to make some heavyweight millage decisions. So.
Absolutely, and we definitely need that funding because we do have aged infrastructure. In order for us to be sustainable and continue to meet that community need, we're going to have to make those investments. So workforce, infrastructure, and keeping our eye on the challenges that may be facing us in the future.
We are in a big presidential election year.
That is correct.
Are the candidates addressing this issue to the level that it should be addressed, or is it not sexy enough of an issue for a campaign?
I think we've had some very positive changes. We have some federal funding programs that have been dedicated to like source water protection and also the water infrastructure programs. All those fundings are available to us, which are new resources that we didn't necessarily always have. So there are some steps in the right direction, but considering water is life, it's something that everybody needs. We're going to have to pay closer attention to all the investments that need to be made, and we will need that support from our governmental agencies because we can't do it all on our own.
In this position, and I know time's our worst enemy here, in this position, do you also lobby?
No, we do some.
You don't have to go up to Capitol Hill or to Lansing fighting for things that you feel might be better for the industry?
We do have a DC office,
Okay.
and they are focused on policy issues, and we try to leverage ourselves as a base of communication, as subject matter experts as to what the consequences can be or what kind of impact they're having on water utilities. That's one of the things the association can do, is bring that common voice for water utilities to advocate for what our needs are. And that's one of the reasons why we're seeing some forward movement with some of the funding, like with the WIFIA program, in order for us to have that investment, those investment dollars in the infrastructure in this country.
Quick final question. Cities are now building themselves and their economies around healthcare to a great extent, especially some of our Midwestern cities that at one time, were steel and other things, and those industries turned out, to be aging industries, and then they shifted. Are cities building themselves around water, those cities that have the blessing, you could say, of water?
That was a great question. Water is actually the last thing people think about when they're building. We have had numerous examples of where they will go and build, and then they worry about how are we going to support this with water and wastewater services. And one of the things that we are taking on in the Water 2050 initiative is connecting with those planners, those urban planners, to let them know that we exist. And sometimes you need to involve us in the planning part before you start building. So we are leveraging ourselves to have new partnerships with non-traditional folks so that they understand that we exist and that we play a role as to the sustainability of that community. And so we need to be a part at the very beginning before infrastructure is put into place. So we are
Don't call us after
advocating.
you build up all this
There you
infrastructure
go.
and say, oh, we don't have any water.
By the way, you
nearby.
need a pipe, yeah.
Right. Cheryl Porter, it's been a pleasure talking to you. Best of luck in this position.
Thank you.
And we'll get you back.
All right.
All right. And I'm Chuck Stokes. We'll be back next week with more newsmakers in the spotlight. We hope you have a great week.